Hello, everybody. Jay Young again. I want to talk more about specifically how are we different. Another oil and gas program. There's no upside. What does upside mean? You want to exit. You want scalability. You want to exit. When you're investing in another oil and gas program, let's say you're investing in a program that has 100 wells, and that's all you have is 100 wells. All you're participating on and investing in is you're given a write-off of your investment, which is like all oil and gas programs. So you feel pretty good about that. You also feel good because there's drilling in places that have oil and gas, and you get income from those wells as long as they produce oil and gas. But then when those wells can discontinue or go down to a certain level, there is no more revenue checks. So your investment's done. So that's it. It's like if you invested with me on a project and I said, hey, here's a one well project. It's $1 million. For $100,000, you can invest in 10% of the project. Well, you receive 10% of the income for as long as that well produces. And then what? Nothing. Then you get your final K1 and you write it off and go, okay, did I get my money back or not? Chances are really good you didn't get all your money back. So how are we different? You're investing in 20,000 acres. This is what they don't want you to know. This is what sponsors don't want you to know, is that they don't want you to invest in the acreage. We have the leasing rights for 20,000 acres. We're gonna deepen 10 Muddy J wells. This field's already produced 8 million. It's already produced 15% of the oil. 8.5 million barrels of oil you're buying into a field that's already produced 15% of the oil. We have a lot left. We don't want it all. We want to show somebody, again, how it can produce and sell. But you have 10 deepening wells, 2 Niobrara sidetracks, 2 Muddy J's, 3 Niobrara sidetracks, 2 Muddy J's, 1 Cadell. You're spending $50 million on this package. A lot of programs are 75, 100 million on those wells that just continue to decline, and then you get no money. Our project is, let's remember, I cannot predict. I can predict. I can give you an hypothesis of what I feel like oil and gas prices have. I did in Forbes back in March. I told you oil and gas prices will be at $65 a barrel by the end of this year, 2020. I told you that in an article, but I can't guarantee it. Nobody can. What I can tell you is that our asset, when we deploy $50 million in equity, go out there and drill the wells, do the sidetracks, do all this work here, this package is at $40 a barrel is going to be worth $98 million. I know that. I also know that if it goes to 60, I don't know what the price of oil is going to be. I hope it's at 60. Why? Because this package is worth $150 million. $150 million. At 80, it's worth $200 million. So you see, the higher oil prices go, the more value. It's like real estate. If everybody leaves town tomorrow, remember Amazon going into New York City and all of a sudden they go, what? We're going to change our mind. Well, what happened to that real estate? Man, speculators everywhere were coming, buying all the real estate, and all of a sudden they decided not to come in. I think they finally did, but they ended up, with right then, real estate prices go way down. Well, look at this. If you are optimistic about oil prices and you think that oil prices are going to be 60, you're a Jay Young follower and you think it's going to 65, $150 million plus, we exit. You've got to exit. You can't just think about it, you got to do it. We've done it. We exit 40% of that for $60 million. That gives you back all your money. And we still own a big portion of that asset. So that's what I'm talking about. How are we different? But I'm also asking, why do we change? We care about the investor. We want you to make money. We want you to make all your money back. We get it back in after payout. That's what we're looking for to do here. We want you to make money. We're changing up the industry. We're being a disruptor in the industry because we want you to make money, because we can back in and do this over and over again, year after year after year. Find these great assets, deploy the capital like we are, pull an exit strategy with scalability all day long for you, the investor.